Very good morning, students, and Jai Hind. I am Adesh with my subject accountancy, chapter 5 admission of a partner, and the topic is preparations of capital accounts and balance sheet. Till now, we completed the treatment of reserves, profit loss, and deferred revenue expenditures. So, all these treatment we learned till now, and now when a new partner is admitted, so then what will be the adjustment will there in the firm. So after the admission of a new partner, so the reconstituted firm prepare their capital accounts of the partner and their balance sheet also. So in today class we learn to prepare the partner's capital account and the balance sheet, and to calculate their new profit share ratio, and prepare revaluation accounts and the treatment of goodwill. So it means what the treatment individually we learned till now in this chapter. So today we will do all treatment in a single question. Okay, what are the situations will be there, what are the informations are there in the question, so those informations and treatment we will do according to the informations of the question. So now we having a question. So to solve the problem related to the partner's capital account and the reconstituted firm. So the question is, A and B are carrying on business in partnership. A and B, there are two partners. They are running their business as a partnership and sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 3:2. It means this is the old profit share ratio of A and B. Still no partner is admitted into the firm. Their balance sheet as at 31st March 2020 stood as, this is the balance sheet of A and B. The creditors 11,800, A's capital 51,450, B's capital 36,750, total 88,200, and then the total of the balance sheet 1 lakhs. Similarly, some assets are also given. The values are also given in the amount column. Now, they admit C as into partnership on 1st April 2020. Balance sheet is given on 31st March 2020, but the new partner, that is C, is admitted on 1st April 2020 and give him 1/8 share in the future profits on the following terms. C will get 1/8 share as a profit from the firm. A, how much will contribute? How much is contributed by A towards C and how much contributed by B towards C? No information is given till now. There are some adjustments at the time of admission of a partner. First one is, goodwill of the firm be valued at twice the average of the last 3 years profit. ओके पिछले 3 साल का जो एवरेज प्रॉफिट होगा उसका ट्वाइस जो होगा, दैट विल बी द गुडविल ऑफ द फर्म एट द एडमिशन ऑफ सी, एट द टाइम ऑफ एडमिशन ऑफ सी, विच अमाउंटेड टू ₹21,000, 24,000, 25,560. These are 3 years of profits of the firm. So according to this, we calculate the goodwill of the firm. Now B point, C is to bring cash for the amount of his share of goodwill. There is mentioned C when come, so at that time he bring his share of goodwill in cash. C point, C is to bring cash 15,000 as his capital. C अपने शेयर की कैपिटल भी कैश में लेकर आता है, that is 15,000. पास जर्नल एंट्रीज रिकॉर्डिंग दीज ट्रांजेक्शन्स, ये ट्रांजेक्शन्स हैं, इनके रिगार्डिंग हमें जर्नल एंट्री पास आउट करनी है. ड्रॉ आउट द पार्टनर्स कैपिटल अकाउंट and balance sheet of the new firm and determine new profit sharing ratio. So first of all, we have required to calculate the profit share ratio of the partner. So old ratio A and B, only two partners are there. The old ratio is 3:2. So it means 3/5 and 2/5. Here C is admitted for 1/8 share. C 1/8 share के लिए फर्म में एडमिट होता है. So nothing is, no information is given related to how much C is acquiring from A or from B. So here we should let the firm share be equal to 1. Okay, because whatever the profit is there, so total profit is the firm profit, and then that profit is distributed among the partner in their profit share ratio. So that's why let the firm share be equal to 1. जितना भी प्रॉफिट होगा वो 1 के इक्वल हम इसको रखेंगे. नाउ remaining share of A and B after C शेयर. ओके, C शेयर के बाद A और B का कितना शेयर रिमेन रहेगा. तो यहाँ पर फर्म का रेशियो 1 है और C 1/8 शेयर के लिए आता है. तो फर्म के रेशियो में से अगर हम C का शेयर निकाल लें, सो देन द रिमेनिंग शेयर विल बी फॉर ओनली A एंड B. सो नाउ 8 is the denominator and 8 minus 1 is equal to 7/8. So 7/8 is the remaining share for A and B. So now we can calculate a new ratio. According to A, 7/8 is distributed by A and B in their old profit share ratio if the information is not given, that is 3/5 and 2/5. So 7/8 multiply 3/5, that is 21/40, and B 7/8 multiply 2/5, it is 14/40, and C comes for 1/8, and the denominator should be equal, that is 40. So it means we have to multiply as a numerator and denominator by 5. So 5/40. So new profit share ratio for A ratio, B ratio, C is equal to 21:14:5. This is the new profit share ratio we have calculated. Now we need to calculate the sacrifice ratio also, because the goodwill concept is also given. So goodwill always distribute among the partners in their sacrifice ratio. So now the sacrifice ratio is equal to old ratio minus new ratio. So for A there is old ratio of 3/5 and new ratio is 21/40. 3/5 minus 21/40. 40 will be the LCM, and 8 3 is 24 minus 21 is equal to 3/40, and toward B is equal to 2/5 minus 14/40. This is the new ratio. So now 40 and 8 to just 16 minus 14 is equal to 2/40. So A and B will sacrifice in the ratio of 3:2. Is it clear? So now we should calculate the value of goodwill also. Here's the A part. Goodwill of the firm be valued at twice the average profit, average of the last 3 years profit. So now goodwill of the firm is equal to average profit of 3 years. So we should add 21,000 for first year plus 24,000 for second year plus 25,560 rupees. So divide by 3. Okay, this is the average profit, and multiply by value at twice the average profit of last 3 years. So twice means multiply by 2. Okay, so now if we're totaling these, so 5 6 0 5 4 9 and 10 0 carry 1 7 upon 3 and multiply 2. So 3 2 ja 6, 1 3 3 ja 9, 1 3 5 ja 15, 3 2 ja 6 multiply 2. So 0 4 0 5 2 ja 10 carry 1, 3 2 ja 6, 1 7, 2 2 ja 4. 47,040 rupees the goodwill of the firm. So now share of C in goodwill. So share of C in goodwill 47,040 rupees multiply 1 upon 8. Okay, according to C share. So divide 8 5 ja 40, 7 0, 8 8 ja 64, 6 0 8 8 ja 64. 5,880 rupees C share, and A and B are sacrificing in 3:2. So A's share in goodwill. So 5,880 multiply 3 upon 5. This is the sacrifice. So that's why this goodwill, what is bringing by incoming partner, will distribute in their sacrifice ratio. So is equal to 5 1 ja 5 1 ja 3, 5 7 ja 35, 3 5 6 ja multiply 3, 18, 7 3 ja 21 or 1 22, 3 1 ja 3 2 5 and 3 1 ja and 4. B's share in goodwill is equal to 5,880 multiply 2 upon 5 is equal to 1,176 multiply 2 is equal to 2 6 2 ja 12, 2 7 2 ja 14 or 115, 15 carry 1, 2 1 3 and 2. Okay, this is the share of A and B for sacrifices share in a goodwill. Okay, now we are passing the journal entry, and then we will prepare the partner's capital account. So according to this, the journal entry will pass. If we passing the journal entry, so then according to this, partner is bringing his share of goodwill in cash, and his capital also as a 15,000 of rupees. So the journal entry will pass cash account debit to C's capital account and to premium for goodwill account. 15,000 rupees as a capital, and the goodwill is 5,880 rupees. So total 20,880 rupees as goodwill he is bringing. Then this premium for goodwill account debit to his capital account, because these are distributing now, these will distribute among the partners in their sacrifice ratio. So that's why premium for goodwill account debit to A's capital and to B's capital account. Here is no mention. It is they are following the fixed capital account method or fluctuating capital account method. So that's why we are taking as a fluctuating capital account. So 5,880 rupees they have distributed according to their sacrifice ratio. It means 3,528 and 2,352. Anything else is here to distribute among the partners? No reserves is there, no any profit loss, nothing is given to distribute among the partners. So only these two journal entry will pass in this question. So now students, we have to prepare the partners capital account. So partners capital account. If we are preparing partners capital account, so now how many partners are there? Now there are 3 partners in the firm. So according to that we have to prepare 3 column at one side. This is a debit side and this is a credit side. Particulars: A is rupees, B is rupees and C is rupees. Okay. Particulars: A is rupees, B is rupees and C is rupees. Okay, these are the partners capital account and their amount we have to mention over here. So first of all, if we are preparing the partners capital account, then what we have required to write. So first of all we have to write their balances of their capitals. So their balances of their capitals are these: A 51,450 and B 36,750. So these are the credit balance. So we have to write in credit side by balance BD toward A 51,450 and B 36,750. There is no balance of C. Okay. So now C is bringing his share of capital rupees 15,000 in cash. So by cash account 15,000 will record in his capital account. Okay. And now anything else is there which is recorded in their partner's capital account? Yes, according to this journal entry they have distributed the goodwill. So by partners are crediting here, so that's why we have to write in credit side. By which name? Premium for goodwill. By premium for goodwill account. The amount is A 3,528, B 2,352. Okay. So now no amount of C to record over here, and now there is any other amount to record in the partners capital account. there is nothing we have to record in the partners capital account. So now we will balancing their capital account. So C only 15,000, 15,000 to balance seeding, that is carried down 15,000 rupees. Total of this 2, 5 to 10, 0, carry 1, 3, 7, 11 or 1, 10, 11, carry 1, 6 or 1, 7 or 2, 9 and 3, 39,102 rupees. 39,102 rupees. Okay, and for A 8, 7, 4, 5, 9, 4 and 5, 54,978 and 54,978. Okay students, now we have to prepare the balance sheet of reconstituted firm or the new partnership firm. Let's see. Student, we having the format of reconstituted balance sheet as on 1st April 2020 because he is admitted on 1st April 2020. So now the liabilities amount, assets and amount. Okay, first of all there are creditors. Okay, 11,800, no transactions are there related to this. So first we record the creditors 11,800. Okay, now the partners capital account are there. Capital accounts A, B and C. What are the balances of these partners? We have to see in their partners capital account. A 54,978, 54,978. Okay, B 39,102, 39,102 and C that is 15,000 rupees. Okay, so 15,000 rupees of C. Now we have to total of this. 0 carry 1, 7 over 1 8, 0, 9 over 10 carry 1, 10, 14, 19 carry 1, 2, 5 and 5, 10, 1,09,080 rupees. Okay, now in liability side all transactions we have done. Now in asset side, cash balance is 1,500 which is given in the balance sheet, 1,500, and cash is bringing by C as his capital and his premium. Total is 20,880 rupees. So 20 plus 20,880 rupees. Okay, so the total is 80, 8, 5, 13, 3, carry 1, 1 over 1, 2 and 2. 22,380 rupees will cash and no effect in stock, debtors, furniture and machinery. So stock is 28,000, stock 28,000 and debtors 19,500, 19,500 and furnitures 2,500, 2,500 and the machinery 48,500, machinery 48,500. So all transactions we have recorded related to the admission of a new partner. So now no adjustments are also there, still left. All adjustments we have done. So now we have need to do the balancing of the balance sheet. After record all transaction, after recorded the all transaction, the balance of balance sheet should be equal in the liability side as well as the asset side. 88 9 over 10 0 carry 1 1 over 2 and 1 lakh 20,880 rupees. If we're totaling this, so 8 0 5 10 15 15 or 3 18 8 carry 1 8 1 9 11 20 28 30 0 carry 3 3 or 4 7 7 1 8 8 or 2 10 10 or 2 12 1,20,800. The balance of both side of balance sheet is matching. So this is the solution of these adjustment when the incoming partner is admitted. In this question, no reserves adjustment is given, no revaluation of assets and reassessment of liability adjustments is given. In next question, we will solve related to these adjustments also. Okay, today only we solve the question related to the admission of a partner when he is bringing his share of capital and when he is bringing his share of goodwill in cash. Okay, students. So we have done all the transactions and the question is this and the solution. First we have solved the profit share ratio among the partner and then we solve and we do the treatment of goodwill at the time of admission of a partner, how much share the incoming partner has to bring and how that share is distributed among the existing partners and their journal entry. Basically we can say this is the working note. Okay, this is the working note. The marks will be awarded according to your journal entries and your transaction whichever you have recorded in your accounts. Okay, in a particular accounts, if the partner capital accounts according to that and if the balance sheet, so according to that the marks will awarded to the student. Okay, so this is the balance sheet as on 1st April 2020 we have prepared. So student, this work we have to do when the incoming partner is admitted into the firm. Okay student, thank you for today. So you try to solve more questions related to this concept and now we have started preparation of capital accounts and the balance sheet. So related to this we will solve more questions and you do more practice related to this topic. Okay, thank you student, thank you for today.